Hey everybody, One of Weezem here, exactly 5 a.m. Monday, December 30th, 2013. Just introduced Roller Brawl. Took a look at her upgrades for the first time. That chick is awesome. I definitely see what Chaos saw in her, and despite all his other failed efforts, you have to admit, that was pretty good taste there. That said, we are going to now continue on with our Swap Force Newlander ladies, if you will. Starstrike is up next. She is a character I have held off doing anything with. She has never been on the portal here in the console version. She is never engaged in a battle mode between my nephew and I. Same goes for Smolder Dash, who I'll introduce next. But what we will do here, we will pull Roller Brawl from the portal. As much as I hate to, I'm very tempted to just keep her on there, get a bunch of money, get her to level 20. Which one here? This one is standard Starstrike. She is a super impressive figure here. She's that one I mentioned. She kind of had like the carbon fiberish weave on the skirt. Just looks, she kind of almost like Hex from the Magic Element is the best way to describe how I feel about her at this point in time. That said, I'm excited to see how she goes. At E3, when I spent all my time talking to the developers and not recording gameplay like everyone else, she was one of their favorite characters, so I've held her in high regard because of that. What they stressed, at the time, I mean, we couldn't see anything of her, but what they were saying is like, yeah, you use her and she can shoot her projectiles, and then when it bounces back, if you time it just right, she can spin it back and do more damage. So it's going to be something that I think you're going to have to like actually master the character, but it should be pretty cool, so I'm excited about that. That said, we're going to go ahead and back out of here, take a look at Starstrike.
Shoot for the stars.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and we're actually... No, we'll stick to our usual. Note in the lower left-hand corner, the character art pretty nice. She's got the magical down. She's kind of got a green tint on there. Let's see, her speed is 53, so she's a 43. This plus 10 is really helping her out. But again, she seems a little quicker than like Rotide even. So, wow, she's got a really cool jump. She kind of does like this 360, if you will. Let's go ahead and make sure it's 360 degrees. I'm sure it is. We're standing with her eyes facing me. I'll tap B. Yeah, perfect 360 degrees. Which makes her look really cool, like when she's bouncing off these mushrooms and everything. Yeah, I'm a fan of that mechanics. That said, we'll come over here. We want to check out her primary attack. I think it was called Stargate. I think Cosmic is the 4 on the return. 53, 44, 35, 45, 44. Let's see how fast. She's not doing a ton of damage there, but I mean, you get the idea. That was 35 on the second, and 44. So that's significant damage there. I mean, the 35 and the 44 would be 79, and then the guy in the distance took 53 that time. So lots of numbers being thrown around here. The secondary attack is Cosmic Tornado. Up close, that's going to be 210s. I think that we can hit the projectile attack, so that's true. Well, you get the idea here. So apparently, for me being with her on the portal, well, we're doing pretty good things here. Let's just. I'm gonna try to get that back. I don't know what shit it was. I didn't know you could read the accolade. I don't know if it was 20 in a row or if it was 20 times. Anyway, we're doing brilliant again right there at the start. 61s, I said that's 92s. Okay, so it just pops up when we get 7. And you gotta execute it perfectly. 14. That's like, anytime they pop that up, it's like gonna freak people out and they're probably gonna screw up and have to start over and remember what it said. Okay, we took care of that. Now let's take a look at that. It's doing 61 there, 92, 61. I'm trying to start forward, but it's... Okay, well, I'll go with that. This is really awkward when you're trying to, like, assess the damage, but it's doing 61 to everything it hits. A few 92s. It's just, we'll call that, you get the idea, that's what they were talking about. But again, just the primary attack, 35, 35, 44, that's pretty good. But when you factor in the twirl, you're getting 53s, 54, 61. Looks like on what the 34th hit, you're going to go ahead and bump up there to 61. The good news is we seem to have already mastered her, which I think was vital to kind of pull off what she needed to. There's a good look at the character. She's kind of got like those little sweet magic fan blades going on, which match her skirt perfectly. So let's go ahead now and actually get out of there and take a look at her story. That's what we'll do. Come in here, as you can see, we are up to 40 Skylanders, 5 from the magic element. Here's our Lady of the Hour, Star Strike. Slogan, shoot for the stars. She is, of course, once again, Magic Element, Swap Force Newlander. She's got a Light Core figure that we'll introduce next. She'll also have Enchanted Star Strike. I can't remember if that's Light Core or not, but that'll probably be a Walmart exclusive, just like Hoot Loop, so stay tuned for that one. That said, let's go ahead and read her bio. Star Strike, shoot for the stars. Very cool artwork there. I like the fan blades that you see. Looking for a way to magically banish the Skylanders, Chaos poured through every dusty scroll and ancient tomb he could find. Upon stumbling across a rare and extremely powerful spell, he began to recite its words. However, he sneezed midway through the incantation. As a result, instead of sending the Skylanders far away, Star Strike was plucked from her home in the distant cosmos and brought into Skylands. Surprised, Chaos thought he'd want a powerful new ally in the mysterious and reserved Star Strike. But she knew evil when she saw it and promptly unleashed her fierce magical powers on him. Word of her victory over Chaos spread quickly, and she was soon asked by Master Eon to join the Skylanders. So, pretty cool story there. She kind of enters the arena with an air of mystery, if you will, and a impressive defeat over Chaos. So, anyway, we'll back out of there. We're going to come back to the Skylander menu. Take a look at her stats.
A rising star.
She looks pretty cool there, you have to admit, with her little animation. Maximum health, 260. There was her idle animation. One of them, anyway. Speed, 53. It's box stock. 43. It's Monday. It gives her plus 10. Armor, 12. That's pretty nice. It looks like she's going to have an upgrade there. Critical hit, 8. Elemental power. She's sitting pretty at 39. Okay, that was her second idle animation. It was really cool. Let's back out of there. This is what's going to be the best part, though, her upgrades. She begins. Primary attack is Stargate. Press Y to summon a powerful star that will attack nearby enemies, then return. You can reflect the returning star with A to power it up and do more damage. Now, the only thing is, of course, if you're trying to do that, you might run into a situation where enemies are all around you and they attack from the back, and then you kind of lose sight of, Stargate and have trouble locating it and continuing the streak. Her secondary attack, bear with me here, it is 5:10 in the morning, is Cosmic Twirl. Press A to perform a magical spin reflecting any projectiles nearby. Her first purchased upgrade is called Starfall. It's her tertiary attack. I'm a big fan of that, at least in lineup sequences. Press X to cause stars to fall and damage nearby enemies. Press A to deflect the stars and enemies that are farther away. So that sounds really promising. I could see her unleashing that on Chaos. Her second purchased upgrade is actually locked until you get the first purchase upgrade. It's called Star-Filled Sky. Press X to cause even more stars to fall and damage nearby enemies. Third purchased upgrade. This looks awesome. It's called Your Biggest Fan. Press A to spin and reflect projectiles. Spin radius is now increased, making it more likely to deflect projectiles and power up the star. Her final purchase upgrade is Star Power. Press Y to rapidly shoot star shards at enemies that do increased damage. Looks like she's going to be a pretty awesome character, kind of unique, really taking advantage of kind of like the magic element, and of course looks like she's got some, like astronomy in her. The top path, I think, is called Stargazer. It begins with Starlight. Starfall now causes a massive explosive star to fall from the sky. Press A to deflect it at enemies. That sounds fun. Starstruck. Press X to cause powerful stars that do increased damage to fall and damage nearby enemies. Her third purchased upgrade, Star Bright. Starfall can be used 2 times. Set up a Starfield blockade. Bottom path is going to be called Cosmic Reflector. It starts with Atom Splitter. Press Y to shoot a star projectile. Press A when it is close to deflect it and shoot 2 smaller projectiles. I'm really debating sticking Light Core Star Strike in here just because I'm really tired. Second upgrade, Star Evasion. Here's her armor, kind of like Roller Brawl. It's tied in the midst of an upgraded path. That's how things usually are as Soul Gem. It's rare to have them in like the base upgrades, but nonetheless, the cool thing here, we've got Light Core, we've got Standard, we'll have Enchanted. I'll get to take both paths. We can kind of compare and contrast, see which one we like the best. Armor is increased. No one would have thought a dress could be so sturdy. Then we've got Superstar. Press Y to shoot a star projectile. Press A when it is close to deflect it. Deflecting 4 times makes it grow larger and do more damage. Now we are left with her Soul Gem, which is called Shooting Stars. Press Y rapidly to shoot many sparkling star projectiles at nearby enemies. So that's pretty awesome. Let's back out of here. We want to take a look at her quests. Ooh, it's her personal one that we got done already, which I guess that makes sense. But these first 6 really basic. Defeat 1,000 enemies, eat 15 fruits, don't take damage non-story mode, win 10 PvP. Totally maxed out. If you don't like Star Strike or you think she's complex and you don't enjoy her, this encourages you to get all her upgrades, play as her, get to level 20, and then make your judgment. So I'm a fan of that one. Cost 7,500 elemental bonus damage. Now the magic specific, the true ones in my opinion. Puzzle power, push a laser puzzle beam to defeat an enemy. It's nice you just have to do 1 enemy. Mage Rivalry, defeat a total of 25 ranged Cyclops. And right here, her personal primary, deflect the returning star 20 times in a row. Again, obviously you can take care of that here at Woodborough, so might as well practice while you train with her and take care of her personal quest. So we'll back out of here, back out of there. That is pretty much it for Star Strike. Again, I am somewhat inclined to do Light Core Star Strike in this video, but that would kind of break my format, so I guess I'll, I don't know, it's really tempting though. I mean, like really, really tempting. Grim Creeper, I guess, is the other Light Core that we wouldn't have done that with. Can't do it with Flash, Wing, and Tornado since they don't have standard pleases. Bumble Blast will be standalone just because he's not out yet, as will the others. I guess we'll just do it the way we've been doing it. I might try to breeze through it a little quicker and tell you to check out this video or something, I don't know. I'm only saying that because I'm really tired. When I have to stop to yawn, it kind of sucks for myself and you. But Star Strike seems pretty cool. I definitely see what the developers were talking about. But I'll quit rambling here. I'll try to crank out Light Core Star Strike relatively quickly. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the blog. Tons of Skylanders information, oneofwisdom.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you back, part 38, where we will introduce Light Core Star Strike.